Hi everyone. I'm going to be very honest as usual, and I'm going to tell you what I've done for the last 3 days, 4 days. My husband has been going crazy. You know, he's a gambler, and we still haven't been being paid, and pretty sure he's not gambling that money, but you never know. And he brought home some Xanax, obviously, to just shut me down. And I really do like downers and things that supposedly anti-anxiety you. They put me to sleep, but they don't totally put me to sleep. They put me to a state of uh, I could do whatever I feel like doing. So I've been eating everything. So I've been majorly cheating on my P2. So what I decided to do, and this is very experimental, and I wouldn't do this at home if I was you, is I decided to make another. I decided today would be a load day. Last 2 days would be considered load days, and I'm starting a legitimate 20. It'll be 23, 23, 21 day P2 with a 3 day at the end, 72 hours. I have no idea what I weigh because I threw my scale out. And the reason I threw my scale out is because my scale is messed up and I'm not playing with that game anymore. I've decided to get a scale that I can roll back and put under 200 and start from that point. So when I get on the scale, I'm not going to be mad at whatever I've done in the last few days. Yeah. Okay, now you know I'm insane. Okay. So this is the plan. I'm going up to CVS and seeing what kind of scale I can get. I wanted one that you could just move it a little bit so it'll be lower and then just register from that point because then I won't go, oh my God, I'm 205, which is probably what I am. So, anyway, that's the plan. I just I spent some time just making some chicken soup. I have two big, huge portions of chicken soup, which will cover a couple days of P2. I'm going to make sure I'm stocked with diet sodas and apples and strawberries and some meat. And I'm going to do a serious P2. I'm going to go right through Halloween on P2. Hopefully, in the next 23 days, I can drop 20 pounds from the point from under 200, which I'm going to set it at, and I could drop, approximately 15 to 20 pounds. I don't expect more because I guess I don't have as much fat on me. I pretty much do though. I'm like, I'm 200 pounds. I should have another 100 pounds. No, I should have 50 pounds of fat on me at least. But we'll see. I'm not worried about that so much. I'm not really worried about anything. This today's load day, ironically enough, because I took a shot, I'm not hungry at all. So I haven't even eaten yet today. But I'm gonna go have a nice cup of coffee, and I think we're gonna have a scone with some clotted. We have a tea house up the block with some clotted cream and jam, and a cup of tea, and that will be my first meal of the day. Now, of course, it's 1:30, and then Ari and I are going to go to the Cheesecake Factory, and I'm going to load until about 11 o'clock tonight, and then I'm going to get on the scale that's going to be very low tomorrow and start from the number that I feel like starting from. Again, I've done very well on this. I'm not mad at myself. I definitely have been under extreme amount of stress, and if it wasn't for the Xanax, I wouldn't have done it. I just would have probably had a heart attack or a stroke. So the Xanax helped me. The food obviously did some sort of help. I'm not interested in food again, which is lovely. Like I'm thinking about food, I'm going, nah. So 3 or 4 days of not doing the right thing, but I'm considering it a load, and then I'm going to move forward. It'll put me at about 50 or 60 days of shots total, which doesn't seem, and with breaks in between, which doesn't seem to be a problem for most people. If I start feeling really, really hungry, I'll know I'm in immunity and I'll stop doing it. I'll do the 72 hours and I'll stop. It's not going to be, or I won't. I'll just go into P3. I'm not really worried about it that much. This, you know, for any of for you new people, stick to protocol. As 99%, you will lose the weight. You will lose the weight. But once you start getting through like losing weight and feeling better about who you look, you can kind of play with this a little. I'm not telling you to play with it like and eat everything you in sight on Xanax, but I am saying that it's not as strict as it looks and that it is a process. It is a process. Don't cheat on P2. That's all I can tell you. And on P3, stay away from sugar and starch. It'll make a huge difference in how you deal with the food in the future. But if you do mess up, it's not that big a deal. You will lose the weight again. It'll go back off again. Um, I'm not recommending what I'm doing now, getting the scale and making it lower, but but people who know me out there know that that's maybe something I would do because the scale freaks me out. Maybe I'll just start the scale at 150 and get down to 97 pounds. Or maybe I'll start the scale at 400 and get down to 300. What do you think, people? You think the numbers matter? You think I'm making myself crazy for no reason? Probably not. Yeah. So do I look bloated from all the food that I ate? All right. I love you guys. Bye.